Hi, my name is Stephen Towell. I produce a little product called Footpath Alert. Footpath Alert is a product that's come about because I live in a property with a large garden and a house slightly away from the drive and the path, and I wanted to be aware if somebody had come to the property. I didn't want the product to be completely conspicuous. I'd rather be aware that somebody's on the site than trying to dodge a security system. So Footpath Alert is basically 6 pieces of equipment. One is a dummy downpipe, and in the downpipe are simply we cut a hole. We have a standard passive infrared battery operated monitor. This monitors, it sends a signal up to about 300 to 400 feet depending on walls and what have you, but it can go up as far as that. The product just simply slides into the aperture of the downpipe. The downpipe has a spout on the top which just clips on. Now there's different ways that you can fit this to the wall. You can simply grip fill it to the wall or something equally as strong, depending on what sort of product the wall is made of, if it's brick or it's granite or what have you. But then basically this just goes on like this. Now there is a hole here with a hole also at the back which you can put a screwdriver through. So if you just mark it there and you take this away and you drill through here and into the back, it would then swivel. So when it swivels, you just put the bottom half back together and simply spin it around, and then just with the weight of the thing, it would just stay there by itself, just retained by the one screw. That's one way of doing it. Like I say, you can simply grip fill this piece onto the wall so that you can just pull this off to take this out when you want to replace the battery every sort of 12 months or whatever. And the bottom of it, we've put a little ledge about 3 inches up the tube, and if you've got an uneven drive, then if you wish you could cut this off to make it level to fit better with your drive, so it looks more realistic. It looks like a wastewater pipe coming out of a wall. A lot of people don't even take notice of the one that I've got, even though it's in a reasonably silly place. You wouldn't normally have a spout coming out the wall, but nobody picks it up. It comes, the main easy way to fit it, it just comes simply with a bracket which just clips into the back like this. Got nuts on there, so you can just adjust it to how tight you want it for your wall. Then that just simply clips against the wall. I'll show you how it does. This is very strong waterproof adhesive which would just go against any good dry clean surface. The pipe sat on the floor, so the pipe is taking basically all of the weight. Then all you do is just lift that off to take it off, to remove it. Also, one thing I did forget, if you want to create a bit of weight to the pipe itself, you can drop some pebbles or some stones into the bottom of there. Because of the ledge, it could fill up to there and give you a bit more weight so it don't go blowing around or anything like that. but that just fits down to the bottom bottom of the tube. And when this goes back in, this just goes back in with the bracket level with the top. So like I say, all you do normally is you can fit this on first like that, and it comes with an adapter to fill the screw hole. If you've put the screw hole adaptation in, you can put that back in to cover that up. Simply push that onto the top. It's basically 99.9% waterproof. The system that I've been using in the same sort of system, it's been outside for 5 years now, and I just replaced the battery. It's very inconspicuous. Like I say, you don't want somebody to be aware that there's some sort of security system in place and they'll just try and dive underneath it or walk around it. You want to be aware if there's somebody on site. If you wish to, if you've got it, say, where you clean your car or something like that, the hole here where the passive infrared is visible from, you can just slide the bracket up to cover the hole so that you can clean your car without being disturbed, or the person who's got the monitor indoors or up in the garden, it's going off. You don't want to keep running up into the garden or up indoors to turn it off. You just want to simply put that over to shut the passive infrared down. So what I'll do is I'll just put the passive infrared on. I'll move the eye down. It's a very simple system, and it's very precise really. The hose stops it getting too much picking up of little rabbits or stuff that's very low to the ground. It will go off false alarm if there's birds or anything, but that's all it simply is. It's a very simple system. It's waterproof and it's hidden. People aren't aware that it's in situ. The adapter, you can have more than one adapter. So the sounder, so you could put one in the garden, one in the main house. So you are aware of somebody on site. Obviously you can turn it off. There's no problem. You can turn that off from just one area if you wish. And I think that's about it really. The batteries in here, and like I say, normally last about 12 months. There you are. Please go on to our website. That's footpathalert.co.uk, and you'll be able to see some videos shortly up there of it fitted in different sites. So good luck. Thank you.